This is the Midnight Radio Show.
Hello and welcome to the Midnight Radio Show, episode 6, gentlemen.
Woohoo!
We made it to Lucky 6.
Thank God they didn't cancel us.
I'm here with always as Drew, and
Actually, Pete, I'm Diamond Dallas Drew.
Diamond
today.
Dallas Drew.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Platinum Pete, and we actually have a very special guest tonight. John is in an alternate form. John, would you like to introduce yourself?
Mr. Wayne, how are you? This is the Midnight Radio Show. Welcome.
You know when...
What will break first, your spirit or your butthole?
Oh, my God. You know, when you said you wanted to intro the show in a Bane voice, I thought it was a bad idea, and it's good to know I was right in that thought.
Hey, listen. Hey, it's you know what? I think I'm going to be Johnny Fingers today.
Johnny Fingers?
Really?
I like that.
Yeah.
Johnny Fingers.
Johnny Fingers.
Okay.
My face is all sweaty.
Okay. But why Johnny Like chicken fingers? Or?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because today he has fingers, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Well, you were at the office with me. I told some guy not to break my fingers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You customer.
You told someone not to break your fingers?
I told the customer, I was like, please don't break my fingers.
He didn't seem very
Okay.
intimidating. I don't know why you were telling him not to break your fingers.
What will break first, your spirit or your credenza?
Credenza?
Yeah.
So you guys are hanging out, where you work?
I was at work, yeah.
I went straight. I got cut early from work today, which was awesome. I got out at like 1:30, and I went to go check out my new apartment.
Where are you working at now?
I'm working at Silver Cup. For,
Cool. Very
doing
cool.
some strike work stuff. But I called up John after I checked out my new place, and I'm like, "Hey man, what are you doing? Did you get out of work?" And he's like, "No, I'm still here." It's like, "Oh, okay, because I'm in a story, and I wanted to, hang out and be jolly." He's like, "Oh, come hang out with me at work." And I was like, "No." It's like, "No,
But
come."
you came anyways.
I did
didn't
come.
you?
I just got out of work.
Yeah, but then I got there like what was it, like 2 or 3, and then we
At
went
like 2:30, we
Yeah.
hung out. We just shot
Alright.
the shit.
Cool.
He read a very special project.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it.
And we have a we'll have
Secrecy.
another very special video coming out this week.
Yes. Well, we had a smoke break this week. I hope you all checked that out.
Which was awesome. This is great in it.
Just scroll down from where you're listening to now. You can pause this, or when we take one of our patented breaks, you could scroll down there, check out Smoke Break. It stars John, myself, and former guest of the show and Midnight Treehouse.
Whoever's
Remember
listening,
Tara.
My mom loves Tara to death.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's so weird because I love Tara's mom to death. So that's weird. How
That's
that
a weird play up.
happens.
I should find someone to love. People seem to have
Well,
some-
I don't love anybody. My mom loves Tara, and
Yeah.
he loves Tara's mom.
I do.
Okay, so
She's
you're
a glorious
loveless.
woman.
I'm loveless.
You're the bad guy from Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Okay. And Bane. Just clarifying. You're a bad guy, John.
It's
Johnny
a terrible,
Fingers.
terrible human being.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for all the special gifts.
It's so creepy.
Oh my god.
It's so
It's
creepy.
so creepy. You're laughing.
Take off the fucking mask.
Mr. Wayne.
Well, I've already posted a supplemental picture with it, so you can see how I do my Bane thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was telling you guys before the show. I think it's worthy to talk about on here though. But I met with our composer this week. We have a composer on our staff, which I didn't even know. I was trying to
On the staff.
hammer away alone in my room with a guitar.
What else do we have here at Midnight?
I don't know.
We have everything.
They're hiding resources. The top management, the top level, they're hiding all these fabulous resources that I have because then I just got an email that's being like, "Oh, meet with our composer." I was like, "We have a composer?"
I believe it's called compartmentalization. Is that what they're doing? here?
Synergy? Is it synergy?
Is it synergy?
Jason, sorry, I got stuck on the ground. The train is just not running well. I'm going to be late. It's cool. I'll take the private jet. The Midnight Treehouse jet.
If we have a jet one day,
We might have one now.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of deceit. I don't know.
It's a possibility.
It's a corporate, strategy though. You just kind of.
Yeah, if one of our corporate members doesn't gamble away our finances, we'll be fine.
It's true.
It's
It's a
like,
need to know basis.
it's like putting them in stocks. He's like, yes, it's splitting. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make millions.
This whole thing is a front for gambling. That's
Oh, just kidding.
Page.
You know what, Drew? You know what's sitting well in my belly right now?
Oh, stop it.
What's that?
Salt and vinegar fries from Red Star.
Salt and vinegar fries.
Yeah, they
So like salt and vinegar chips, but like with French fries.
Well,
sort of?
no, they make them into French fries and then just put salt and vinegar on them.
Oh, what type of vinegar though? It's like a different vinegar. It's like the way British people do it.
I don't.
What is that?
fucking
Malt
know.
vinegar. Not.
Is it
it's
malt
not like
vinegar? I went to
balsamic or something.
Britain and I went to London for about 4 days.
Mhm.
All I ate was fish and chips.
Oh yeah.
beer battered, and I was just like, oh, so.
It's becoming a problem.
That's
now.
like-
every Friday before the podcast.
Oh, what do you mean it's becoming a problem? You're not the one who drinks.
That's
I'm the
true.
One, I
I'm
have
not
the problem
drinking.
who drinks.
Yeah,
And we
I'm
should
eating
give-
too much.
We should give a
That's-
wonderful
wonderful what?
Wonderful
shout out.
Wonderful shout. Oh yes,
Shout
our
out to
fantastic,
our
fantastic.
waitress every Friday who takes care of us.
See, I'm yet
Annie.
to meet this wonderful waitress because
Well,
I'm always late.
Maybe if,
the way it happens.
maybe if you showed up on time, Pete.
Yeah,
you'd
but
meet
I don't
our
do that.
wonderful waitress Annie.
See, being on time isn't cool in air quotes.
Oh.
So
Right,
you know,
You know what?
I have an image to uphold,
I
boys.
caught shit. If you're listening right now,
Watch out with the air quotes.
I caught
please.
shit for the air quotes last week.
oh yeah, you did.
I did.
You
Hard.
said it. You said something in.
I was like, oh, me and my friends,
Right.
in air quotes. And somebody goes, friends,
Yeah.
interesting. It's like, then, like 2 nights before, did I not have a barbecue where I hosted everybody and cooked for everybody
No.
and
You
raised money for
I
children?
assure you did.
for
You
dying kids. Damn
You
it.
were drinking a lot, but I assure you,
No,
you did.
no,
it happened.
no, I know it happened. But it's like
Well, it was you ever watch
was-
Archer?
it
It's
was
phrasing.
phrased.
You know,
It was
it's
phrased.
a phrasing problem.
it was phrased funny. But you know what? To all those who thought like I hate them, fuck you. And you know what? It was
that's not going to solve the problem.
It doesn't help. But anywho,
Yeah, you're digging yourself deeper in there. Now
I
I think
know.
about it.
well, I'm happy about it. No, you know what? I love you guys to death. But you know what? It was a nod to the fact that I actually have friends. I'm glad
Okay.
I have you guys as friends because we've been through thick and thin, and I wouldn't keep inviting you over if I fucking hated you.
That's true. Well, I don't know. That's like a very feminine move. I feel like to hang out with your nemesis.
See, now you're
surround yourself.
Now you're gonna get in the shit.
For what?
All of our female viewers,
For all our
listeners.
female
All I'm
listeners.
saying, okay, I do think it's an exclusively female thing to have a nemesis that you hang out with. No guy does that.
That's true.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's very.
I
true,
just think-
actually.
I'm not a
no,
nemesis though. I'm nice guy Johnny. Like I'm wearing a lab coat. I'm kind of Bane, and I'm very nice. I mean, there's nothing.
You're Johnny
else to
Fingers
say.
though. So
Johnny
just-
Fingers.
how-
Whatever.
Fingers make friends.
Pick a fucking identity, Joe.
I'm lost.
Lost
But
John.
anywho, it's
Joe
just like, you know what? I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Don't get your panties in a bunch, please.
It almost sounds like you just ended the podcast.
Good night.
There's a loud yeah. Thank you.
Later.
You can go be Bane without a microphone. Or wait, he had a microphone when he was in the stadium. You know what I mean?
And Heinz Ward almost died.
Yeah. Was that actually Heinz Ward?
It was Heinz Ward.
Wow.
They actually got a whole bunch of the Steelers, I think, to do that because it was shot at Heinz Field.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
did.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the Steelers team.
Yeah.
You have to admit that shot when he's running.
Oh,
and
it's
the stadium's
amazing.
Collapsing.
It's amazing.
really, really well done.
I mean, the movie kind of sucked, but I mean that shot was
We've
fantastic.
talked about this before.
Yeah, no,
I know
no,
The Dark Knight sucks.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises sucks.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I
But
mean?
You're like,
yeah, he rises now.
He's
a Dark Knight,
and well, you know, at the end he's like rising on that jet thing there. It's a nice little movie. We talked about some nice little movies last time around. We were talking about The Prestige, and we were talking about movies with twist endings. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about twisting on a twist.
Ooh.
So don't go
What
away.
is it? What is the Robot Chicken skit? It's like, what a twist.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like that.
Okay, great.
But
Except
better.
All right, listen, again, I love all you guys, so stop fretting.
Lots of love. We'll be right back.
Feel like you're alone? Do you ever feel like no one really understands you? You're just wondering what keeps you going. Well, I've got a crazy idea. Scroll to the top of our Facebook page and like Midnight Treehouse Productions. Will it help your loneliness? No. But you should do it.
Welcome back to Midnight Radio Show.
No,
I'm
you're
sure you
not
didn't go
welcome
far.
back.
You didn't go anywhere.
No, we didn't really. We had a small bumper, and you're not welcome back. So
Yeah.
thanks for listening.
I didn't move.
It's a very guarded, angry podcast.
No, I'm in good spirits. After this week, I've been in really good spirits.
I feel kind of bloated myself.
I feel bloated right now too.
Okay.
Thanks.
So,
Andy. Another shout out in segment number 2.
speaking of bloated, we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan's ego in the break. But we're talking about the movie Signs because we're talking about movies with twist endings, which is what we're going to talk about here. Basically, what I'm going to pose to you guys is how you would one up a twist ending. But first, we were just talking about Signs. 'Cause every M. Night Shyamalan film ends with a
It has
twist,
a
pretty
twist.
much.
Devil has a twist.
But we were
Signs
saying
has a
Village.
twist. The Village.
Right.
Lady in the Water.
all of
Sixth Sense. All of them. All
Right.
of them have a twist. That was
So,
his thing.
but I was saying, John was like, yeah, like Signs is a good twist ending. And I was like, wait, but what was the twist? Was it just like the aliens trying to invade the water planet when they're they're invading something covered 90% in water when they're like allergic? Water kills them. It's weird.
I think the twist was that the mother. I mean, this is.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
It's all connected, John.
This is purely speculation.
Okay.
But I think the twist ending is when the mother like gave the advice to Mel Gibson. Right
Swing
before-
away.
Right while she was like pinned to a tree.
What the
Tell
swing-
Meryl to swing away.
It was like
Swing away, Meryl
Yeah. I
shit.
think that was the biggest twist in the movie because you're like, oh my god, it's all connected.
Yeah.
Right.
Or and the water, but you know you're
That fucking girl. There's amoebas in it.
But was there
Dust.
water, like a water motif throughout it ever?
No,
Like,
not
water-
until the end of the
It
movie.
was just like, oh, water kills them. That was
yeah,
like all it
it
was.
was just kind of like, oh, they're allergic to our planet's natural resources.
I think
We're
the,
fucked.
the whole swing away Meryl thing really bothers me, and I'll tell you why. There's that scene at the beginning where it's just like,
Swing away, Meryl.
thanks, Bane. But there's that whole scene where, you know, it's really there's that guy hanging out in the army recruiting office who's just hanging out there.
The fucking creepy guy.
Yeah,
no, he was one of those the guys that they thought fucked up that actually did the cornfield stuff. The brothers,
that,
right?
Oh, that they actually
the
did
asshole
they
brothers.
did
But he
the,
was a shithead. that
Right,
guy.
right, but he's just hanging out back there, and because what the recruiter guy is like, why aren't you in the big leagues? Have a career for women, suck your toes. I think he actually says that, which is weird. And the other guy who knows his life history is just kind of hanging out behind him, and he's just like, because he couldn't stop swinging. It's like, so he had a bad plate discipline. He just like swung it. That's his like big.
Pete, it
character.
felt wrong not to swing. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
exactly. So
felt
you
very wrong.
have a poor eye and poor discipline plate. Just get a batting coach, idiot.
Have fun in Pennsylvania. asshole.
Anyway, though, how would you one up the ending to Signs?
All right, I think I have the perfect one.
A twist on a twist.
I have a twist on a twist on another twist.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like inceptioning this.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Get this.
Ooh, Inception. We'll talk about that one after.
Inception didn't really have a twist ending though.
No.
And
and a
anywho,
top ending. With
So
a spinning top.
the aliens who we find out that the aliens who invade Earth are like kind of, I guess they hate water.
Right.
It's kind of like
Well, it kills them,
It's,
so, I
it's
mean-
their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
So you know what would be the twist of a twist? The aliens who hate water invade the planet, and then aliens made of water invade the planet. And then you know what happens?
Wait, after the original aliens die?
No. So like there are aliens, humans, and water aliens battling it out. And then you know what comes to Earth? Giant heater aliens to evaporate the water aliens.
A lot of elements.
It's a lot of aliens.
I like it. It's just like Return of the King. It has like 8 endings. It just keeps ending and ending.
Jesus Christ.
Is it over? Oh my god.
Another 30 minutes.
Oh, the fire monster's in bed, and then the water monster has to hug him, and
It's too much.
There's
It's
a
too
dwarf.
complicated.
I think my proposed ending is the aliens are actually a ghost, and that's all I got.
That's the lamest like twist upon a twist ever.
Or I think the lamest twist is like it was all a dream. That should be the twist on every twist movie.
Every M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Bruce Willis was actually a ghost the whole time, and it was all a
Well,
dream.
you guys know the TV show Dallas?
Yeah, I've heard
Have
of
you
it.
heard of
I'm
it?
not familiar.
I'm a little bit familiar with it. But
The
it's
old
like-
one or the new one?
The new one. They did like that kind of dream thing you're talking about where it's just like, oh, hey, after 2 seasons of television, we don't like where it's going, so we're going to say the first 2 seasons were all a dream.
But this was an older show. Was this the one with like
They did the first.
with
the
Patrick
first.
Duffy?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
they parody that a lot.
Step
because-
by step.
Exactly.
Sorry, I had to.
You know what was a good show?
Step by step.
No.
Boy Meets World.
What was it? Lake Erie, the Nickelodeon show?
I don't.
Erie, Indiana.
Erie, Indiana.
Yeah. I think it was on Fox for Saturday morning. if memory serves.
It was, but it started on Nickelodeon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did that have a twist then?
No, no. Actually, it was kind of like the X-Files, where
Right.
every
Forget-
episode has a twist ending,
Mhm.
where it's like, oh, this weird thing is caused by X,
Right.
and I'm pointing at the wall that you can't see.
See, that was one I liked more as a kid because it was more like you said, X-Files creepy, but it was like more
Kid friendly.
and like it was based in like him trying to figure out what's happening. It
Right.
wasn't like, "Are you afraid of the dark?" Where just something scary is happening, or Goosebumps, or something like that.
Yeah. Drew, what movie would you twist?
Double twist.
Well, I think if we're gonna go back to Signs, maybe Meryl swings away.
No, do some original.
No. You can do Signs.
Oh,
we didn't
come
get his
on.
input. We didn't get his input.
You guys
Okay.
both did Signs. I want to do Signs.
Yeah,
too,
I didn't really do it.
John.
I copped out because I.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop out too. God,
I'm trying to fill up the minutes, watching them count up. Turning it out. I'm
Meryl swings away, but I mean he misses because he always misses, and then the alien says strike 3, takes the bat from him, and beats the shit out of Meryl, and then he dies, and
I
the
don't
aliens
think
take
it's
over.
English.
I didn't realize this turned into state property. The movie. You guys ever see State Property?
No.
State property.
It's like a movie made by rappers, where it's just like
It's already good.
It's sold.
Well, it's just kind of like they walk into nightclubs and they shoot each other up, and it takes place in Philadelphia, and it's like all gang related. Reminds me of a movie.
Like shoot each other up, like murder each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like a guy in the first 5 minutes in the intro sequence. It's at a strip club, and it's just all titties.
Nice.
So you're watching it, and you're like, this is a movie.
Yeah.
How does it end? Is it like,
I've never seen the
Titties.
whole movie.
Actually,
we
it's
should
titties.
do a Tito's game.
See, I wonder if that would have a twist ending. It could.
Tupac comes back. That's how it ends.
Well, you know what? Now that we have YouTube, we could always do a live event. Not saying that this is happening.
Uh-huh.
We could do a live event where we all watch Tito's game, State Property.
Okay.
Just like kind of Mystery
Science Theater. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay. You said you haven't seen The Usual Suspects, so we won't use that.
What?
Have you seen Seven?
Of course I've seen Seven. Seven's great.
Seven.
I haven't seen Seven.
No, we gotta watch it.
Weird thing about
Gotta
Seven,
watch it.
I know it's like an awesome movie, and I have
Has
to
it been
see
ruined for you already?
No, luckily it's.
Oh, nice.
I put it on at 4 a.m, like drunk, like 8 times on my
Right.
life, and I always fall asleep during it.
What part do you fall asleep during?
I don't, it's
What's the farthest
very
you go?
beginning? Like it's like the gluttony guy.
Okay, good.
That's about it.
You gotta, you
Yeah,
gotta watch
maybe
it.
I'll watch it tonight. Anyway, though, what's a movie we all have seen? I mean, let's take.
Independence Day.
We're gonna get into that
We're gonna
later.
get into
Trust
that
me.
later.
I'm
We're
so
gonna-
ready.
We're gonna get
Don't you
balls
worry.
deep into that.
Don't
It's
you
gonna
worry.
Balls deep.
Yeah,
As we should be.
as we should be. As
my
as
God.
it's gonna be good. And those aliens are not affected by water. They're
No,
a
they're
different
not.
type of alien. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go with Sixth Sense. That's the classic one. The guy turns out to be a ghost. How do you twist it from there?
He's the ghost of a ghost. It's just like I'm the ghost. Yeah, you know what? I have to say the thing is, it's just like you never really saw a twist ending like that coming. So it's just like,
I called it by watching the trailer.
oh my god.
I swear to God.
Wait,
You can
really?
ask my family. Yeah,
Really
yeah. I was like, he's dead
interesting.
because I watched like all the trailers
What-
that they had out.
What tipped you off?
No one else ever talks to him except for the fucking kid.
In the trailer, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. Nobody else does talk to him. The problem is, after you find out he's a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
the movie goes on for like 20 minutes too long, where it's just like
With him just kind of like
the
following his wife
resolve,
around.
trying
Yeah.
to make Bruce Willis a free spirit or whatever.
Right.
There were tons of plot holes in that movie too.
Yeah, there are.
What M. Night Shyamalan movie doesn't have plot holes? You ever see Devil?
No. Oh, is that the one in the elevator?
Yeah. You ever see that?
No, but I heard how it
It's just
ended.
called
and it was
Devil?
Stupid.
Yeah, it's just called Devil.
Is it about
The
a
thing is,
devil?
I'm trying to think what movie I saw.
It's like it's like 8 people in an elevator, and they're trapped in there, and one of them is the devil.
Oh, okay.
And I
like it
think
should be
they're
a
in there the
play.
whole time, right?
Twist. It ends up being the old lady.
Oh. Is that a twist or just a reveal?
Well,
I don't know.
because the thing is, they allude to the fact, like, it's such a weird movie. They allude to the fact that there's evil in the building and this and that, and
Right.
it's like somebody, because there's a bunch of weird stuff going on in the elevator. So he has these segments, like these kind of pacing moments where like all the lights go out in the elevator and somebody disappears or something happens to somebody, like they get scratch marks on their back,
Right.
and it's just like, oh, there's something in the elevator with us. We have to do something.
Is there a movie you've seen with a twist ending where the payoff is actually what happens during the course of the movie as opposed to the fact that it's all a fucking twist at the end?
Lucky
I feel
Number
like a lot of
Slevin.
Well,
these, like,
Slevin is actually the only,
So
I
good.
think, one of the only, not only movies, but it's one of the movies that's kind of like, hey, this is what happens.
mm-hmm.
Wait, what were you asking again?
It brings,
if it devalues the content of the movie, if it's just all to get to
'cause-
this payoff twist.
No, because Lucky Number Slevin.
it doesn't devalue it at all. I think it makes it better.
It makes it better because
yeah.
they tell this story at the beginning, and you kind of get the gist of the story, and you're like, well, this is a cool story, and you understand where certain characters are coming from due to the fact of the story.
Mhm.
The thing is, when the twist comes, the twist enhances
holy
the
shit,
story.
yeah.
And you're like, whoa, this is that story.
Right.
And you're like, that's pretty cool the way they pulled it off. And
And Lucy Liu is adorable
oh my
in
God.
that movie.
I think. Wait, all right.
Mm.
I might be slandering right now.
Oh Jesus!
Okay. Hang on.
Get ready, America.
The folling statements do not represent
Reflect-
those of Midnight Trios Productions or its affiliates, Midnight Radio Show LLC. Go ahead, John.
Is Lucy? Thanks. Is Lucy Liu a lesbian?
don't
I
think
hope not.
It's
I don't
not,
think so.
No,
though.
not that I have a problem with it.
No, she actually
She's an activist. Though.
I fucked my friend actually. So no, she's not a lesbian.
Maybe she swings both ways.
She could be. Maybe she's a switch hitter.
No, but the thing is, it's like on her Wikipedia page. It
Unlike
talks
Meryl.
about like her activism and how she's like. Hold on, I'll pull it up. So just vet for me.
Wait, okay. She's like an activist.
I don't know.
So
I'm going to
makes
look it
her-
up in a second. Hold on.
You can be an activist and still not be gay.
Yeah.
I know that, but it's
This is America. You can do whatever you want.
You're
John.
like
God,
you're kind of
Jesus
you're like the
Christ.
opposite of your character in Smoke Break right now.
They're
cheering for the queers. They must be one of them.
No, but I'm
said
just,
John
I'm
Fingers.
just saying, it's just like last night. Last night I saw Star Trek Into Darkness.
Mhm. Oh, how was it?
It was really I didn't see the first movie. The thing is, J.J. Abrams, he just likes to tell a story.
Right.
So it's not like, oh hey, I'm going to go through the nominal things where it's like, okay, beginning, middle, and end. He's just like, I'm telling a story,
Right.
and this is how it's going to go.
Does it end setting up for a sequel?
No, fortunately, it does not end up setting up for a sequel. They allude to the fact that there could be a sequel.
They'll do one.
Of course,
they'll do
you know,
three.
Of course, they'll do one. If
Yeah,
it's
these movies
successful
are
enough. But
shitting money.
I'd love to see the first one now that I saw the.
I heard that they didn't make as much money as they thought they were going to make that
Were
first
there?
weekend, though.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just a bad release time. Maybe they're
Maybe.
following something. Were there Klingons? That's the key to success, I would think.
Yes.
There were. Okay.
Yes.
I feel like it's time that we get some Klingons going.
Well, they spoiler. They allude.
No, whoa! I want to see it. Don't spoil
Okay, I
it.
won't
Yeah, stop it.
Okay.
Dick.
Well, tell us Lucy Lou's.
No, can I tell you something?
Lucy
The
Lesbian.
movie. I have to say, it was one of the. Despite the fact that everything comes out in 3D now, it's just kind of like.
Did it take away from it?
No, it actually made it better.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I have to say that it was probably some of the best 3D I've ever seen.
In what way? What?
It was just really well done. It integrated with the film properly. And one of my biggest pet peeves is when you see a 3D movie, not every shot is in 3D. So
Right.
it's like when you see Tron Legacy,
It's a waste
the
of
first
fucking
half of the movie isn't in 3D.
Weird.
The second half, when they're in the computer world, that's all 3D. But all of
Yeah, it seems like go big or go home.
hold on, they took off Lucy Liu. They took off what they said.
Is it because it was slander?
I don't know.
It wasn't true.
Early life.
I don't know what your beef is with Miss Lou.
No,
John,
I
but-
love Lucy Liu. I think Lucy Liu is the cutest thing on the planet.
But you
She is adorable.
No, I'm just trying to find this.
She's my Asian crush.
She's
She's
Oh,
all,
yeah.
I mean, everything I see her in, I like her in.
she had a breast cancer scare in 1991.
Okay.
Okay, that's nothing to do with her being a lesbian.
I know.
Get to the good stuff.
I'm trying to think.
Maybe she was scared she's going to lose those boobs she loves so very much. Like, too much. Right, John?
Career as
That's
an
like how
actress.
you feel.
Am I right?
Thanks, Pete.
Am I right, John?
Anything?
It doesn't. It does. I think they took it off.
All right. Well, we'll get to it next time. We'll come back.
She's an artist.
Okay.
Aren't we all?
She donates to UNICEF.
All right. Pennies for African children.
Charity. She does charity. Lucy, if you're listening, hit me up.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything supporting your claim here, though.
No, it was on. It's just.
I swear to God, it was here a second ago.
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
No, but I love Lucy Liu. I love her in
Yeah,
Kill
she's
Bill.
great.
I love her in recording.
Going
Drew-
back to...
I was about to say, Drew, you're a fucking actor. We're going over twist movies again.
Right.
And you have not seen half the fucking
These are movies that I had no interest in seeing.
Have you seen fucking Jacob's Ladder?
No, because I didn't want to see a movie about Jacob's fucking ladder.
But you can be...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see Ring? Did you see The Ring?
The horror movie.
Before
The
you
Ring?
die, you see The Ring.
Yeah, no, I did see
it's
that.
on
Did you
hold.
see Vanilla Sky?
I actually really like Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky is one of the most underrated movies of the
Yeah,
90s.
people
think
shit on
so,
it a lot
too.
too, and I don't know why.
Because I think anything with Tom Cruise in it, there's like just like a third of the population who will
Just
reject
hates him.
it.
Yeah,
Well, you know
that's
what
true.
it is?
The reason I saw that movie was like a mistake. My mother rented it, being like, "Oh, it's like a vengeful girlfriend," and then when it got like all into lucid dreaming, and now she's like, "I'm not watching this anymore."
I'm out.
Well, you know what? The thing is, despite the fact that Tom Cruise is kind of a weirdo in real life, you know,
Absolutely.
the whole Scientology thing, the second you put him in a role, he's that role.
Yeah,
like, I suspend disbelief because he's that good an actor.
See, I think he's good. He just never he doesn't do it for me. If that makes sense, he's always serviceable.
That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
a
some
good-
actors don't.
He's
like,
a good, bland, leading man type. Like a character, you're not gonna give him a character with a lot of depth. And Vanilla Sky would be like the only exception, and he nailed it. I mean, he rocked the fuck out
I
of that
think
role.
that's
but-
the only movie he could have really nailed. How would you have twisted the twist in Vanilla Sky? Drew?
But I like the twist so much. I
The
don't
twist is really
Maybe
good.
he wouldn't jump, but he would just stay in the dream. But that's kind of, but that would be kind of
That's-
cool too. He just kind of stays in this perpetual bliss state instead
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, but
That's what I would've
eventually they're
done.
gonna. I mean, it's an old movie, so expect spoilers beyond this point.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it's just like that money that he has is running out. So eventually, they're just gonna pull the plug on him.
Yeah, you think he would? It'd be funny if he was like they had like little things where he was like really like tight knit and like really cheap with his money. So he's just like, it's like, wait, I'm like paying for this shit right now, and he like just sprints off the building before the guy can finish his dramatic speech.
Eat shit.
I'm so cheap.
Yeah, it's very hard to twist that.
I love my money.
I think you could have like twisted it with him waking up in another dream.
Right.
I think that's like the only thing.
Or
really
Penelope Cruz was a ghost the whole time.
What's with you with the fucking ghost?
Well, how did that end? It ended with him waking up, right?
With him jumping off the building
roof,
to
yeah.
basically.
No, but didn't you hear her say, "Open your eyes"? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
he woke
it
up.
It cut to black, didn't it?
I don't remember.
I wish she was my girlfriend.
Penelope Cruz.
Tom
yeah,
Cruise?
that would just be cool.
All right, there are three things Pete wants in this world. He wants every movie with a ghost. He wants the ghost to be a ghost.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Like Godfather at the end, you know, it's like Michael sitting in the chair, and then it's like it turns out Marlon Brando was a ghost the whole time, and it doesn't even have to be in the movie. It just like it says like, you know, in text block at the end, it's like, by the way, Marlon Brando is a ghost the whole time.
He wants a ghost to be a ghost. He wants me to play Teddy Roosevelt sometime.
Really
That
want
would be glorious.
That would
I
be
agree.
good. Drew's on.
I'm on board with that. I'm so on board.
I think I'm betting 2 for 2 with you.
No, you're bad with me. I mean, it's all funny stuff. I want to play. You know what? Write me a skit where I can play Teddy Roosevelt.
Done.
All right, do
Done-
it
done
already.
and
I
done.
will play Teddy Roosevelt.
I have like 18 drafts. My my wall is just, you know, paper mache with drafts of plays with you.
What's the third one? He wants
formal.
three things. He said.
I forgot the third one. Already.
God damn it, John.
Have fun moving tomorrow.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That's
you're
all
a great person.
Yeah, Vanilla Sky. I forgot about that one. That was a good twist
Good
ending.
movie.
Another one I was thinking about, we were talking about a little while ago, was Law Abiding Citizen, which is not a very good movie. However, when I saw that film, I went into the wrong theater. So when I went in, I just saw like how because the whole movie is like, how is he doing all this like from inside his cell sort of thing. So I saw how he was doing it. And I was like, wow, this is like a really avant-garde film. Like, I was not expecting that. I was like going in drunk, just like, yeah, let's watch this bullshit Samuel Jackson garbage. So I thought it was, you know, I was like, this is like a really cool approach. And then it like rolls credits, like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. So then I walked over to the theater that I was supposed to be in. And then I watched this really boring movie where I know how he's doing it, because that's literally all the drama in the film. Like, every character interaction is like, but how is he doing it? It's like, oh, fuck, I know that already.
God damn.
Memento has a. You've seen Memento?
No.
Oh my
It's in my queue. It's in my queue.
Memento has a pretty good
You know what? We'll table this for now, but Memento next week. Let's do that.
Are we going?
Yeah, put that-
definitely. Are we going into what I think we're going into right now?
Yeah, get your
popcorn
get
ready.
your cinema boxing notes. Strap on your Bane mask.
By the way,
some
John's
deep
been
breaths.
verbally threatening me all week about this, so
Mr. Drew, are you ready
Jesus.
to discuss Independence Day?
you're goddamn right.
Aliens, Jeff Goldblum, and we're back in our booth, so I'm very happy about that. And John is breaking the studio, so we're going to take a break and fix that.
Bye, everybody.
Here's the Midnight Radio Show.
You're listening to The Midnight Radio Show.
And we're back. We're going to talk about Independence Day now.
Fuck yeah.
My hope is to finally put this debate. I mean, I know it will never
It'll
really
never
end,
die. It'll
but
never die.
to put it to
Drew,
rest.
it's gonna die with your fucking face.
I feel-
on my body.
He's been verbally threatening me all week, Pete. and
This
I
is
can't
incredible.
handle it.
I can't wait to see this. But I feel like it's just been a running theme throughout all our podcasts, so it would be nice to finally get it to really open up the discussion
yeah,
for you two.
yeah, I agree.
Close the doors.
Right. So I'm gonna
Since you harp so much on this and you have such a strong stance on why it's so terrible, well, why don't you start with your stance?
you fucking start, Drew.
No,
Gentlemen,
please,
no,
please.
gentlemen, please.
Drew. Drew can start first.
All right,
Ladies
Drew.
first.
Independence Day is a great film.
Nice.
Why?
No problem.
Well, first of all, I need to get my notes out.
Okay.
You need to get your notes out? I need to get my notes out.
They are very prepared. I'm
I took
actually blown
notes.
away by
You
this.
took notes? What website do you have fucking opened up?
It's called Word. I take my own notes.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I almost dropped it.
DrewsBrain.com.
The first one, the first reason, and honestly the only reason that we really need, but I'll go in more in depth.
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Sorry, but it's Jeff Goldblum. He's fantastic.
All right, I'll let it. I'll allow this.
You allow
I'll
it, right?
allow
I mean,
I'll
come
allow
on,
this.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Earth Girls Are Easy. I mean, he's amazing.
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum has better roles.
That's
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair,
Okay,
but he's
okay.
still in the film.
I'm drawing a
But
point
he's
for.
at his shittiest in Independence Day. Who the fuck uploads a virus?
I don't know. I saw some weird movie in the '90s where he was like talking about like eating powdered food, and it was really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why my brain decided to remember that.
Oh
but-
no, The Fly was the 80s.
Yeah.
By the way, the issue with the virus which I know
It works on Windows 95.
no, it was a Mac. It was a Mac.
Okay. You're
But-
talking about the virus he uploads to the alien
Yeah,
ship.
but they actually apparently I was reading this on Crack today. They explain in the cut
Oh,
scenes.
I was reading Crack too.
Oh, were you reading about this?
Yeah.
About the
Problems with
about the
movie.
virus thing?
Yeah.
They explain apparently in the cut scenes how he's able to. It's still like in a shoddy way, but how he's able to connect it into the
Because right now the
alien
plot
system.
hole is like he can use like DOS basically to get
to fucking place the
plug
virus.
into alien technology.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but that gets explained somewhere else. But,
Okay. So you have a concession there. I like that. I like that. It's very well thought
John,
out.
why
I
don't you?
feel like we should have opened up with the tagline, "Welcome to Earth."
We can. We'll fix it in post.
Here's the thing.
Welcome to Earth.
Here's the thing.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Now I have a point.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Moramis has the floor.
I have a question. Why the fuck?
Cross-examination.
Yeah. Objection. All right, I have a question. Aliens show up on Earth, right?
Correct.
Why doesn't the fucking military kind of like cordon off or quarantine the people? They go up to the alien ship and then they have a fucking party. It's like
Especially that one showgirl in L.A. I was so glad when she got fried. I don't know.
Vivica A. Fox's friend when she's like, "I'm going to party."
She
with
was
the
in, that
aliens."
chick was in Saved by the Bell of the college years.
I don't give a shit about Saved by the Bell. I'm talking about Independence Day.
Okay, well, there's no need to yell, John. First of all,
All right, she was there. Remember the party on the rooftop?
I
where they're
know,
like,
and then
beam
they
us
killed
up,
her.
Beam us up.
Yeah, they killed her.
All right, I have a question. Where the fuck was the military?
They were. I don't know.
Were they? Yeah, I guess they were nowhere to be seen. Or do we have any military montages? Does anyone have this in their notes?
At the end of the movie,
no.
when
Right,
they're
right.
attacking Area 51, that's the only time you
So-
see the real military.
Well, they had the police up there trying to get those people out.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Wait.
They were like, "You need to leave immediately."
Oh.
With helicopters?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where was the military? Aliens showed up on Earth, Drew.
There's no need to yell, John. You're coming real hot.
I know.
You're coming real hot.
It
Drew,
was a big spike.
Drew, aliens showed up on Earth. If an alien came down to Earth
Right.
to examine your butthole, the military's not going to be like, "Oh, they're just aliens here to examine us and watch us."
Well, it kind of brings to the form, like, how do you react when aliens show up? Because
fucking
Right, John. Do you know?
I feel like I know how you know.
Have you dealt with aliens before?
Yeah, I have.
I actually
Really?
yeah.
well, you
In
know
a
that
mass
to get,
invasion scenario?
Yeah.
but you know that to
Welcome
get
to
there,
Earth.
you know that to get there, they obviously have like some sort of amazing technology and like more than any of us could ever comprehend.
Of course.
So you have to either hide or accept them as your new god and be like, beam me up,
Right.
or
No,
whatever.
wait, but that didn't happen in the movie. They fought off the aliens in the movie.
But
Eventually,
not
yeah.
at that
eventually.
point, though. Not at that point.
Yeah,
though.
they did. Remember they tried the original time. They tried with the shields, and all the missiles were bouncing off.
Right, right.
But
right.
at the point that you're talking about,
this is the very
when
beginning.
they that's
They
the very
hadn't tried
beginning.
fighting
but,
the
but
aliens.
before we even know they're
This-
hostile.
well,
we didn't know.
All right, and that brings me to my
Okay,
next
so
point.
point for me on that one.
Okay, that's a point.
What do
for
you
him.
mean point for you?
John, I have you marked down for a half point. You had a full point, and then you yelled really loud, and the levels went high, and it hurt my fragile ears.
Oh
so.
my god! Oh my god! Yeah, but no. In all seriousness, where's the military?
Okay, so
right.
so this movie is failing to establish a realistic.
A dominance. Like if aliens came, you'd
It'd be so, oh, sorry. No.
Okay.
no. If aliens came, you'd at least have a quarantine or something saying, everybody stay back 500 feet. Not 500 feet in this
Right.
case,
Right.
But at least the military would have a zone where they would have a forward operations base where they would deal
But
with
that
it.
you think they'd be able to do that that quickly? No.
Dude, the aliens
This happened
were
in a
there-
matter of.
It didn't happen in
do-
a matter of
do-
minutes.
do-
The
do-
aliens were there for like a few. Weren't they there for a day or two before they finally
'Cause they
realized to blow shit up?
Yeah, they attack on July 3rd, right? They show up on July 2nd.
Yeah, they show up on July 2nd. They
Right.
attack on July 3rd, and the humans finally repent.
Yeah.
On July
It
4th.
all happens rather quickly now that I think about it.
Right.
Now that brings me to my next point.
Okay. Mr. Mammers has the floor.
Yes. Why
Motion to move granted.
is it acted as if all the aliens bring? It seems like like you mentioned earlier, all the aliens come to Earth,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like they've brought the whole civilization because they need a new planet. They're like locusts, so they move from planet to planet, and it's very visible in that scene with the doctor and the guy who plays Animal Mother in Full Metal Jacket. I think it's something.
I know you're talking
Baldwin.
about it. Yeah.
They talk about how they move from planet to planet,
The-
and
the-
they're
the-
Taking all the
locusts.
natural
They're taking
resources.
all the natural resources.
And they move on.
But that's the thing; they brought their whole fleet.
That wasn't their whole fleet.
How do you know that?
They actually talk about it in an article.
They talk about it in the article in Crack too.
Okay. What do they discuss? What? It's
one
not.
second.
Is it their whole fleet or not?
Okay,
No, because it's the motherships. It's not the whole. It's not the whole fleet.
All right. The fact that
They're saying they're going to come back in like 20
these
years or
aliens
something.
came from millions and possibly billions of miles away to take our planet, and we blow them the hell away. And now what? We all know. Blah blah blah. Well, you know that the lightning never strikes twice in the same place, but this isn't lightning we're talking about. It's an entire race of aliens that needs a new planet to live on. I highly doubt they brought their entire population on that ship while they were invading. They probably had more waiting on some other planet, and the chances are they're going to come back. Okay, so that was my mistake.
That's actually, by the way, the plot for. I think they're doing another one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was reading about that today. I think
terrible.
it's like 20 years.
You
in
know,
the
I
future
can
or
suspend
something.
my disbelief for that, though, just because it could just be some sort of scavenger fleet that they sent out and it just happened
That's
to
very
find
true.
Earth.
That's very true.
Because they're just kind of chilling out near the
All right.
moon at the beginning.
Here's
All right, I have another point.
Okay,
Fuck
go
you,
ahead.
Drew.
Oh. Point for me.
No, anywho. All right,
I'm gonna allow this.
They hover all over all the world monuments, right? The Eiffel Tower.
Right,
the
they've
Empire
kind of
State Building.
identified what is.
But how do they know that? How do they know?
'Cause
How
they're-
no, but that's the thing, Pete. They come and they start hovering over those buildings. How do they know that those buildings are important to humanity?
I guess because they've researched it.
Have they been watching us?
Well, I think the whole idea is that their technology is probably just so incredible that they can just
Yeah.
download all the information of a planet. I can suspend my disbelief. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's aliens. You know, they're kind of capable of.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That was the thing. They did everything through satellites in that movie.
Okay, so
Because remember how Jeff Goldblum
They're
was
using the old satellites against
was
us.
using the old, yeah, they're using the satellites against us.
Drew's very good at peppering in the quotes casually
Yeah.
to support his argument.
I've seen it so
All
many
right,
times.
Drew, counterpoint.
All right, here's the thing.
Just to make it clear, John, your issue is the actual style of the aliens, how we're
It's the-
introduced
Listen,
to
there are a
them.
bunch of problems with that movie.
It's the plot. It's the plot issues you have. The plot holes, essentially.
Yeah, there are a bunch of plot holes.
Okay,
like
now-
in the tunnel when Vivica A. Fox and the dog and the child run in the tunnel.
Okay.
They'd
all
be
right.
burned alive.
The
Listen,
dog,
listen,
the dog
listen.
jumping away from the flames in
I
slow
know.
motion is a little 90s
Can I
corny.
talk now, John?
Yes,
No, are you done?
Mr. Giacalone has the floor.
Okay. This was a Hollywood blockbuster summer film. Okay. What year did this come out? Like 96,
I think
97?
it came out.
Something like that.
Whatever.
We'll say
Yeah.
96. I was like 10 years old when this movie came
I was
out.
rather young.
For what it was, which was a Hollywood action blockbuster film, it was fucking awesome.
All right, I have a question for you.
Hold
Is
on. Well, hey, I let you talk.
I know you do.
All right.
Mr. Ramis, please. Mr. Giacalone has the floor.
Please.
Sustained.
The visual effects were ahead of their time. Don't roll your fucking eyes. You know they were. A lot of it still holds up today. Not all of it, but some of it still looks pretty good.
Okay.
Right.
This came out post Jurassic Park. Just we'll say that.
Yeah.
But both
Right.
of Goldblum. Sorry, I stuck myself
Thank
into
you,
it,
thank you.
into and out of it.
And you know, I had a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh,
Hold on.
my
I
God.
just forgot what just happened.
Mr. Giacalone is looking at his notes. Mr. Ramis, you
Sorry,
have a chance to
sorry.
retort.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's found the nose.
No, I lost it again.
All right, so anywho,
So in conclusion,
No, but like, cause I mean, think about it. Like all these like action films and stuff, they all have huge plot like stuff. It's like that would never happen.
I'm
that would
not
never
saying
happen, stuff like
aliens invade, Drew. Aliens
Right.
invade. No shit, that would never happen. But I'm just. I have a question. What would you do if aliens invaded? What would be? The first
I'd
thing
find
you
the
would show them?
closest thing to their dick and just start sucking it. And
Yeah.
be like, I am whatever you want me to be. A creature that is
what I would
clearly
do.
So that's what
superior
you
to
would
us.
do. I'd show them strip clubs.
For the record, I think they're here already.
I don't think
I'm
they
just
even.
saying.
I don't think they would even want. If they're already here, like they're gonna either be like those weird, like we come in peace and like found you to be an enlightened planet, or they're going to kill us all.
Quick side note: what do you think of Area 51?
What?
Do you think that's a real thing? Area 51? Think there's aliens there?
I think so.
I
Do you think
so
there's
too.
like a kooky guy with really long curly hair? That was so weird. It's
Release
Well,
me.
and that brings me
No
to
peace.
2 points. To 2 points. All right. First off, if the alien ships, think about it. When Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith.
But you're thinking too much about this.
No,
when
I'm
you
not
saw,
thinking
when
too
you
much
saw,
about it.
When you saw this movie, how old were you when you saw this movie?
11, 12.
11, 12. Were you fucking sitting there being like, well, this would never fucking happen? No,
No, but
you
I'm
were
older. I'm
awestruck.
older.
You were fucking awestruck when you watched it.
I'm older.
Now, oh, Jesus Christ, John.
No, it's not Jesus Christ, John, because you know what?
So, but
Uh,
I think what Drew's trying to say is like the movie isn't made for like a cynical guy in his mid-20s who enjoyed the movie when he was
Right.
10. It's meant to be
No,
enjoyed
no, no.
as
I'm
a
not,
summer.
I'm not saying
It has a
that the
passing
movie-
grade on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm not saying
75% of the
that.
audience
Okay,
liked it.
all right. Let me ask you a
But I'm
question
just
because I.
saying, as a film, I'm talking about it from my perspective now.
Okay.
And I think that's a fair point because to say something was awesome when I was 10, when I hadn't really seen any alien movies before, is kind of hypocritical.
But do you think it's good for what it is? You know what I mean?
It's not some. It doesn't
No,
claim to
no,
be something else.
No, I think it's a boring movie, and for an alien movie,
Boring? You really thought it was boring?
For an alien movie,
All
there's
right.
there's like one fucking alien.
There are a lot of aliens.
No, there aren't.
There are a lot.
Will Smith, Falcon
All right.
punches the alien.
Let me say, in your earlier argument, you were just saying aliens show up here.
No, but
aliens show up
aliens
there.
in their ships. They show
Yeah,
up
but
in their
that's
ships.
the story. That's part of the story. They
But
don't
if
need a
they're-
ground
That's what
alien.
alien movies even used to be. Like, you ever see like The Day the Earth Stood Still? Like, it's like you don't really see the alien. Almost like 50
There's
sci-fi
only
alien.
one
It's like
alien
the
in
ship
the
kind of
movie.
parks outside a city. Everyone's scared for a while, and it's like a scientist looking at
Well,
stuff.
there's only 2 aliens in The Day the Earth Stood Still.
That's what I mean.
Exactly. You
So,
just proved
and
the
you
point
see
for
them
it.
both.
yeah.
You saw aliens in this one.
You saw one. All right, I'm just
So
saying.
you got
I'm-
one less than the
you
day
know
the
what?
Earth stood
no,
still.
No, but you know what?
Wait, how many do you see? Let's do an actual count. There's the alien with the at the beginning. Will Smith punches the alien.
Yeah.
You get the guy who's inside that suit.
Yeah,
it's
but that's the same alien.
but it's a new facet to that you haven't seen before.
Yeah, it is a new facet.
Yeah.
But it's still the same.
It's the same alien. Okay, all right.
You mean the one where they cut it open? And
Yeah,
then
'cause
catch
they-
the guy. Okay.
Well, that brings me to 2 more points.
Okay.
A, why did they wear the bodysuit if Will Smith can punch out the alien in the bodysuit?
Yeah, but because it's the 90s and he's Will Smith, he can do that. The rules are different. You know what I
true.
mean?
He's
It's a
right.
different world. Everyone has jobs. Everyone's happy. Will Smith,
And
cool,
second-
can punch
and
out an
second-
alien in a
And
suit.
Bill Clinton
If-
was president.
Yes.
If this is a later scene in the movie when they're going to when the mothership takes control of the one ship.
Mm-hmm.
The ship that Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith
Yeah,
are in?
yeah. Why don't the other mini motherships just remote pilot all the other ships?
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. If the mothership can take a remote pilot and remote control it,
Yeah.
why don't the other motherships, the smaller scout ships that come to Earth,
The one that destroys the cities? The city destroyers? Yeah.
why don't they remote pilot all the ships? Why do they put aliens in all the ships?
Okay, so
Because that'd be a lot of ships to remote control. You have to individually control all those ships?
No, you wouldn't. Have you ever read Ender's Game?
No.
okay, so you
I'm
seem
not
to be
smart,
harping, John, a lot. A lot of your issues seem to be on the actual logistics of the aliens themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the other stuff that happens in there? The lighthearted character drama. Are you Jewish? No, nobody's perfect.
Oh my God! I've got to call my mother.
Yeah. Why does Harvey Firestein have to call his mother in every single movie he's in?
You've
Is
brought
that like
that-
in his
you've brought that
rider?
up
It's
before.
true. I don't know. It weirds me out.
No, listen,
Judd Hirsch.
Listen, like we've said, it's a movie, and you have to suspend disbelief sometimes. So
Mhm.
sometimes you have to take it. It's like I saw Star Trek, and we mentioned this. I saw Star Trek Into Darkness.
Right.
And it's just kind of like with all the seriousness going on in the movie, Scotty and what's his name, the guy who plays the Russian guy,
I'm sure he has
Chekhov?
Zulu. Chekhov.
Mr. Chekhov. They provide comic relief and
Right.
bones and.
Well, we also in Independence Day have one of the best presidential speeches ever given in a film of all time.
I feel like it belongs on the back of a T-shirt somewhere.
We're gonna live on. We're gonna survive.
Is this,
I just remember the part where he rhymes. He's like, "We will not go into the night. We will not go
Vanish
without a fight."
Without a fight.
It's like, is he rapping now? Will Smith's not here. Fuck! I gotta drop some rhymes.
Parents just don't understand.
did he
Stay up
release-
late.
Did he
Have a
release
sip of
song?
beer.
Did he release a song for that?
No.
Men in
Actually,
Black he did.
He should have.
we actually had a game back in high school when I was a freestyle rapper, but people would name Will Smith movies that he was in, and then I'd have to freestyle as if he had written a rap for that movie. So it would be like Bagger Vance would have a rap and stuff like that.
You know who is a rapper?
Who?
RT. Rob, our very own
Rob
in the
Thomas.
Treehouse, Rob Thomas.
The guy from Matchbox 20 raps.
No,
too?
no.
Rob Thomas was
I had him.
Oh, right.
I know what you're talking about.
I know.
Of Cheese Sticks fame.
Of cheese sticks.
and
Yes,
and
Rob
Unlimited
Thomas.
Wishes. He
And
played the sick kid in
Unlimited
Unlimited Wishes.
Two sketches you both are in, and I am not.
Yeah,
Just saying,
All right,
Pete,
Mister.
Pete's pretty funny. Is he going to be on here next Friday? Is that going to be? Am I going to be replaced?
He's actually hosting next Friday.
Oh fuck!
All right, Mister.
All right, ladies, I'm free.
I have my own web series, Face Tattoo Guy.
Okay.
Lot of-
You
Okay.
have
That's true.
You have the most views out of any of our videos.
Well, I think we all expected that. All right. So, in conclusion, gentlemen,
Independence Day sucks major cock. Roland Emmerich is a shitty.
I think you can say.
filmmaker.
I think you can say
All right.
it has plot.
let me.
plot
Read.
holes.
But
I think
final points. You have to convince me.
Ugh.
I'm completely neutral. You have 1 minute each. I'm timing you, John. 1 minute. Go.
Okay, in Independence Day, a few things happen. There are no aliens in the movie. Will Smith says, "Welcome to Earth." Shut up.
Mr. Moramis has the floor. Please. Sustain. Continue.
Will Smith says, "Welcome to Earth." They let him into Area 51 with just one alien, and there are 2 guys guarding Area 51. There are massive, massive plot holes. Jeff Goldblum uploads a virus with Windows 95 saying, "I can't let you do that, Dave."
You'll have your turn. Drew's just getting heated in the corner.
I know.
10 seconds, John.
Shit. There are less aliens than boobs in the movie. There are more.
That's it. All right, that's a point for John. That is a point.
That's a point for John. Vivica A. Fox is in it. That's great. And Bill Pullman gives one of the shittiest speeches of all time.
Ooh, harsh words at the end.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Giacomo, you have the floor.
Am I on the clock?
Yes.
Vivica A. Fox is stripping in the movie, and you don't see her. You don't see nip per se, but she has a fantastic body, and she looks great in that film. Stop it. She looks great in that movie.
He has the floor, John.
Jeff Goldblum uploads a virus with a Macintosh computer, not Windows 95, because God knows Windows wouldn't work. Jeff Goldblum, Harvey Fierstein, great presidential speech, I think. Sorry. There are aliens in the movie, more than one.
Okay. And I do think it's a little weird that the president is like leading the attack, but I guess in desperate times, I'm not sure what type of Teddy Roosevelt shit that is.
Yeah, you should know Teddy. That's the thing. And for what it was, I thought, I think it still is a great action film.
You keep saying for what it was, but that was your opinion.
But you're attacking it as if it's supposed to be like an Academy Award nominated film. Like, the acting was terrible and the plot was disgusting. And I don't know what to do.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying for a summer blockbuster. You know what? I realized
in 1996.
No, but that was the shittiest summer for blockbusters ever. Because if you think about it, Independence Day and Cable Guy.
Oh, Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Though you know what's weird? I kind of like Cable Guy.
I have no issues with Cable Guy.
I remember the first time I watched it. It was pitched to me by adults as the worst fucking movie they had ever seen. So I was like, "Oh, weird. I guess I'm not supposed to like this." Then I watch it now, and it's pretty good and creepy and off-putting. I wouldn't say it's a summer blockbuster though. It was trying to be. It fell on its face, right?
June, July.
Yeah.
And it almost tanked Jim Carrey.
But and Matthew Broderick, who arguably already tanked by that point. But
you know who was in that movie? Judd Apatow's wife.
Oh,
Leslie
okay.
Mann.
Interesting.
She was.
Who'd she play in that?
She was Matthew Broderick's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Right.
And Jack Black.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh well, actually, all of Tenacious D, the two of what's the other guy?
Kyle
The duo?
Gass. Kyle Gass.
Yeah, he was in it too. He was one of the guys who worked at the cable company.
Yeah, he's the guy at the very end. It's actually a great moment where the dish gets destroyed at the end, and he's the guy who has the book sitting on the nightstand as soon as the TV turns off, and he kind of has the dramatic turn to the book and starts reading it.
Yeah.
It's very funny and over the top. Much like Jim Carrey.
You know what would be even shittier? Did Wild Wild West come out the same summer?
No, because Will Smith would have had to write a lot more raps.
He turned down The Matrix to do that, by the way.
I know.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but could you?
He's a Rough Rider.
Could you have imagined Will Smith as Neo?
Well, the acting would have been better.
I think Neo was a great. I'm sorry. I think Keanu Reeves was a great Neo.
Yeah, he was all right.
Well, he was the only Neo we know.
Yeah.
So
you know,
much like Bill Pullman's a great president in Independence Day because he's the only president of the United States.
Morpheus.
Sean Connery, right?
No. Actually, Val Kilmer.
Oh man.
Well,
Maybe back then, before he
skinny Val Kilmer or fat Val Kilmer?
Got obese and started living on a ranch or whatever the fuck that asshole does. All right, boys. Well, I hope you got a lot out of your system. It sounds like we're still at square one, which is good because I like the hate inside of you guys.
Yes. I might go home and watch it now.
Good luck having help moving tomorrow.
I'll stop.
Because I'm not helping.
I just think the movie would have been better if instead of like using the computer, they just kind of got out a baseball bat and like hit water at the aliens.
Yeah.
That would have been a good ending.
A good twist.
And then they all kind of realized that Jesus was great all along. Because that's, I think, really the message.
It was all Robot Jesus.
It was all Robot Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite part of that movie is when Robot Jesus is in that plane and he's like, "Hey, you sons of bitches, I'm back."
Yeah.
And he crashes into the alien thing, but then he comes back because he can't die. He's Robot Jesus.
Yeah.
More details to follow about Robot Jesus.
Just keep an eye out for him because he is rebooting in 2020 for your sins.
And thank you for keeping an eye out for us and keep checking. We got some really good content coming. Very happy with it.
I want to make an announcement.
By all means.
Keep an eye out for a new short and hopefully a new PSA this week.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a new short, though, sometime this week. So
Awesome.
Stay tuned.
I'm literally frothing in the mouth with anticipation. You can't see this at home, but
I just peed a little bit.
a little bit.
New short, hopefully a new PSA, and
Just good stuff.
I think
just keep looking on this site.
someone, hopefully with some news I got today or yesterday from Drew and Jason, I want to announce something in the next week or so. Jason, I love you, but I'm going to announce it anyways. Next week.
All right, so you're teasing at an announcement. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You
He's
do know-
involving me.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So he just mouthed what it is. But so all you, I guess, stay tuned.
Well, yeah, listen. Well, because we got special stuff coming. We want people to kind of be excited.
Drew, can we go bowling with you, by the way? When
I
is
got to
that
fill up
happening?
20 slots. You bet your sweet ass we're going to go bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live right around the corner.
No one. We got to find someone to draw us a
Are they
rendering
going
of
to
Robot Jesus.
Are they going to
still.
yell at me for being friends?
Well, don't fucking use quotation marks and air quotations. and you'll be
Guys, I
all right.
love you. You know, I don't hate you.
Okay. John's going to put on a Bane mask, and we're all going to just keep hanging out.
Who won't
Yeah.
get to strike? It'll be Bane while you're bowling.
All
No,
right.
but
Friends and enemies alike, thank you for listening. This has been M.Night Radio Show. This is Pete for John and Drew. Good night, guys.
TTFN.
Good
Later,
night.
guys.
Woo!